Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel 360. K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel 360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel 360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace. Allah's mighty 5% nation, the God's nurse to all the human families of the planet Earth. I bid you a love, peace, and happiness salute. I am DJ K-Wise Allah, aka Kato, the Black Superhero. And you are now tuned into the award-winning podcast show, Real2reel 360. And without further ado, let's jump right into our next explosive episode. And we got to bring on my co-host with the most, none other than I'm talking about my brother. I'm also my brother in God, Joshua Miller, aka Mr. P.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. We in the building right now. Let's get it. You got me.
All y'all out there in that freezing cold, make sure you stay warm, baby. Stay
Man,
warm.
I don't know about going out in that freezing cold, but I got something that's gonna keep me warm.
Hey.
We locked and loaded in here tonight.
Everybody out there. Happy Martin Luther King Day celebration. You understand? It ain't all about the commercialization. It's about what the man stood for. Let's make sure we remember that. That's the right way to remember and honor the man.
No question. But right now, let's get it popping.
Who we got?
I ain't gonna say the other part of it, but it's Sweet Johnny James. That's what they call it.
That's Pretty Ricky, what they call him, Pretty Ricky Fontaine.
That's what they call it. The man who said you gotta be two something if you want to do something. That's what the man said. So let's bring the brother in here, man. Our brother, man, Sweet Johnny James. Let's go.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Sweet James be the name. Sweet.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
What it do, family? What's good, man? Welcome to the Real2reel, baby.
Man, thank y'all for having me, bro. How y'all doing today?
Man, everything is great, man.
We good.
You know, we're gonna give you an opportunity to introduce yourself to all the followers and likers and subscribers to the show, and we want to make sure everybody know that we got Sweet James in the building. We got Sweet James in the building, man. Let's get it.
They don't call me Sweet for nothing. They don't call me Sweet for nothing.
Let us know how it's going down, bro.
Sweet James be the name. I get it from my dad. I pray my son do the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get me. You understand? I ain't trying to take nothing off nobody's plate. But goddamn it, Johnny gotta eat.
Yes,
That's it. That's it. Hey, so when did you get off into the music game, John?
Woo. That's a good question. I mean, I've always been in the music game since I could remember, probably about 10, 11 years old. I used to get paid to rewrite raps. You know, I used to listen to Kid Play, certain artists. I write down all their music off the tape, and they pay me to go perform the songs for them. So I've always been in the music. That's 7th, 8th grade on up. Then I started rapping. Next thing you know, I'm singing blues. You know, I'm too old to rap now.
So I want to shout out, you got Alana D. Johnson in the building. Leroy Jermaine is on the check-in. You got
that's my family.
That's the family. Midnight. We got the Midnight Music family in the building.
Most definitely.
In the building. What it do?
Gary Scales, Lena Johnson. Leroy's my brother from another mother. The list goes on and on. List of great artists we got over there at Midnight Music, from Miss Hollywood out there in Alabama, Mr. Don't Leave, and Mule Man in Freeport, Louisiana, James Red in Greenville, Mississippi. I mean, we all over.
Yeah, we got Red Boy on the check-in. We got Red Boy on the check-in.
Red Boy, Midnight Music to the bone. He coming out of Brookhaven, Mississippi. That's my guy. Me and Red Boy been rocking for a long time now.
Yes, sir. Miss Weems is in the building. How you doing? Good evening. Good evening.
You see her name, huh? She got the same name as James. That's my sister. straight out of Gonzales, Louisiana, to the bone. I love you, Deidre. Her real name Johnny James. My daddy named Johnny James. My name Johnny Johnson, but my daddy sung blues. His name was Johnny James. So whenever I transitioned from the rap game to the blues, I changed my name to Johnny James, like my dad. My daddy was a fool. You know what I'm saying? He take a gangster to name his daughter Johnny, because his name's Johnny. So my sister's name was Johnny James. She named after my daddy.
Oh, man, salute. And shout out to D Ford's in the building. Man, you bringing them out tonight, bro.
That's my brother. The new single, it could be coming Wednesday. My birthday is Wednesday. I ain't gonna say how old I am, but my birthday is coming Wednesday. He just produced a phenomenal track for me called Leave Her Alone. And D4, my hat goes out to you, brother. You're doing a phenomenal job in the industry. Keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. You ain't next, you not.
Right. Now, when you speak about the music industry and you spearheading the Midnight Music, how did all of that come about, whereas you stepped out and you gathered all these great artists together to form this one hell of a conglomerate?
I like the way you put that. Well, it all starts with I ain't really no singer. I just hit on that a little bit. I'm a slanger. If you listen to my content, it's a bit edgy. I'm the one that goes overboard. I ain't gonna say a lot of people. Some people say it's distasteful. You feel me? I go there. I have no. Well, there is an age limit on my music. Kids can't listen to it, and I ain't even cussing. I'm not even cussing. You feel me? But if you watch my show, you need to be at least 30 years old. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. So just saying that, this whole Southern Soul game and everything I ever wanted to do, it involved soul and singing. So I knew whenever I mix what I'm doing with some real true vocals, then I can get that sound that I want to look for. That's what I call midnight music. Midnight music ain't soul, it ain't rap. It's a mesh. So when I get a little Miss Hollywood, we working on one song right now called What Else Do You Want? I'm explaining to her like, woman, what do you want? But she's giving me that feedback from the other side. That's everything I need from the woman's standpoint. That's telling me what she wants. That's midnight music. So I have to work with real singers to really stay in this.
Right now. While you said all that, I'm ready to go to Pound Town. You said it's a dope music. I'm ready to go to Pound Town. So
hey, that could be coming Wednesday as well. I got 2 singles. 1 or 2 is dropping Wednesday. Pound Town and Leave Her Alone. Y'all tell me which one.
I tell you what, we about to find out because it's going to be Pound Town.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
We don't hear Josh.
No?
Nah.
Oh, man. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm over here vibing. I'm sorry.
he popping it by himself. We like, wait.
Right. I'm sorry. Man.
G Scales, man. It was definitely a pleasure to meet you too, fam. It's all good, man. We got to link up again. That's for sure.
Definitely. Hey, okay. And do that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put y'all in the back. But while he's getting it together, Jay.
They don't play. Is it not playing now?
No.
Well, go ahead and Kay. You go ahead and take it. You go ahead and take it, because I was over here jamming. I'm sorry, because I was going to Pound Town. I was going to Pound Town. Because between that and you got to be two something, if you want to do something, man.
If you ain't do something, I can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing.
I mean, I'm a small man, bro. Right now we're in Houston. Right now outside is 17 degrees.
You need something to something.
I need a fireplace and something about 225.
Hey.
Now we're going to Pound Town.
Now we finna go to Pound Town. Okay, go ahead and play that right there, baby. I was in the club, man.
China been going since Friday. As soon as I walk in that house, you know what time it is. Yes, you do. She say, oh, yeah, daddy, hurry up. I've been waiting for you, Johnny. I miss you so much. I told her, calm down, mama, you was in luck. You finna get the business, baby. You ain't got a rough. I'm finna take you to Pound Town. I'm finna take you to Pound Town. Have you ever been to Pound Town? Have you ever been to Pound Town? Let me take you to Pound Town. Let me take you to Pound Town. Have you ever been to Pound Town? Have you ever been to Pound Town? I walked up the stairway. My woman met me halfway. But soon as I get to that bed, court, you know what time it is. Yes, you do. She say, come on, yeah, daddy, hurry up. I've been waiting for you, Johnny. I miss you so much. I told her, calm down, mama, you was in luck. You finna get the business, baby. You ain't got a rough. I'm finna take you to Pound Town. I'm finna take you to Pound Town. Have you ever been to Pound Town? Have you ever been to Pound Town? Let me take you to Pound Town. Let me take you to Pound Town. Have you ever been to Pound Town? Have you ever been to Pound Town? She say, come on, yeah, daddy, hurry up. I've been waiting for you, Johnny. I miss you so much. I told her, calm down, mama, you was in luck. You finna get the business, baby. You ain't got a rough. I'm finna take you to Pound Town. I'm finna take you to Pound Town. Have you ever been to Pound Town? Have you ever been to Pound Town? Let me take you to Pound Town. Let me take you to Pound Town. Have you ever been to Pound Town? Have you ever been to Pound Town?
For that wood.
Man. Pound Town.
That's produced by Flo's Beats. Phenomenal producers doing this thing right now in the game. Shout out Flo Beats. Shout out Midnight Music.
Definitely shout out Midnight Music. Now, also, too, you have Calvin Taylor on Midnight Music with you as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. Right here in Houston, Texas, my brother Calvin Taylor doing a lot of things on the move. Y'all look out for him in 24. 23, he was just starting. 24 is going to be his year. A lot of people underestimate Calvin Taylor. But I know it's a fire up in Calvin that I'm going to see. That's set the set the fire everywhere now. This year, you will see Calvin, and that's on everything.
With all the great artists that you have, how do y'all keep the egos in check? Because
we check each other.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as I'm off this live, we have a conference every 15th and 25th of every month. Everybody on our team, we have a group chat off Messenger, and we pull each other. We pull each other coattail. That goes for me too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that keeps me whole. That MMF. You feel me? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm the one. I mean, I'll get all over the place, and I keep that team to keep me grounded. You feel me? So we do have ego. We do have ego things happen. We do have people come in and out of midnight. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Every time it don't work, it's human. You feel me? But that's why it's so interesting. That's what makes it so fun. But right now, the team I got was solid. I mean, RT is the big brother of everybody. He don't mind telling you what's on his mind. You feel me? Tamara, Miss Hollywood McLean, she the baby. She might be Tamara ain't but 25, 26 years old. She been singing blues for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we also have to present and set an example for her. You feel me? On how to operate. So it goes both ways.
Right. Now, what was the conception on bringing or starting Midnight Music? What was the thought about it?
I come in the game under Pinky Ring Music in 2015. When I transitioned from the rap game, I was with Highway Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I still am.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't able to branch out on my own until 2019. I had paid enough dues. And that's where you got the Sweet Dick Johnny. Like I hear you feel like you're uncomfortable saying that. But I don't feel uncomfortable saying that because Sweet Dick Johnny, I'm talking about everybody. Sweet Dick Johnny ain't just me. Sweet Dick Johnny is any nigga that pay bills.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Dick Johnny is the sugar daddy. He a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's more so it's just a character. So whenever I put my cape on and everything, when I put them glasses on, the Versace glasses, and I go do a show, that's a character. When I take all that off, I'm a regular person. When I come home to this woman and get in that bed and I go to work every morning, I'm Johnny Johnson. I'm a regular person. You feel me? So I'm one of the artists, you don't see me every week performing. You feel me? I don't know if I can handle being on the road every week. You feel me? Because I'm coming from Houston. You know, feel me? So that's why I have a price that's set, and it's gonna stay there and go up because I make enough money at home for me to miss work. I make more than some artists do in a day. There's no facade. So it gotta be worth me missing a day of work, Friday or Monday, for me to come all the way across town from Houston. You feel me? I'd rather go to work. You feel me? That's where I come from. So when I left Pinky Ring Music, let's say in 2019, and I started Midnight Music, that's what made me know I had to get people around me that had the same vision as I did. So I also knew that it wasn't going to just be artists to make me do it. I had to get people that had the same vision, even promoters to managers. That's how I met my wife. She was a promoter. I had no idea this was the woman of my dreams. I'm on the road. She booked me for a show, and I looked in her eyes, and I knew right then and there I was going to marry her. 6 months later, she right there, she in the other room. That's my manager now. That's who you talk to even. You can't talk to me. You got to talk to her. I trust her with everything I got going on. You ain't going to talk to me. And you see I'm here. You didn't say a word to me, and you see I'm here.
Yes, sir.
And that's why I got her in my corner. So
I know that to be true.
Midnight Music even goes to Gary Scale. Shout out to him out of Nashville, Tennessee. He's stationed in Atlanta now doing big things. He's the voice. I mean, he hosted the AMGs this year. He does a lot of voiceovers for a lot of artists as they intros to their music or the video promos, cartoons. This dude is phenomenal what he does. He is Midnight. Don't do a lick of music for us. But he's the voice. So all I do is keep people around me that I know are for me. If they ain't with me, they're good. And I know these people with me.
I know what you're saying is true because I have been reaching out to you, hitting your inbox for a while, shooting emails for a while.
I'm not allowed to answer. And there's nothing against nobody.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm not allowed to answer. If I do, I might not get none tonight.
Well, I ain't trying to stop that. But when I spoke to
What?
I ain't trying to stop none of that. I never want to be a part of
That
the
go
reason
for
why
men
a
and
drought
women.
that happened.
That go for male and female. But that's the best way I could tell any artist in the game. I mean, you have no business answering phone calls. You have no business have somebody handle that for you because there's some wicked people out here, bro. There's nothing against it. And you fool around and you miss some good business, but you wouldn't believe the people and the games people play out here.
Yeah,
and that's the only problem I do see with Southern Soul. We are too accessible.
Right. Now, I was going to ask you about investing, promoting, and marketing your brand. How much do you feel that every artist needs to invest in themselves?
Well, as an artist, you have to one thing two things you're gonna need. I just said one. You're gonna have somebody. You gotta have somebody in your corner that does all your PR. You should not be handling any public relations. That's how much you got to invest. You got to be invested. You got to have somebody else invested their time into your career to handle all your business for you. Well, you ain't doing that. You shouldn't show up till it's time. Number two, you should always have a studio. You should have a workplace where you work at your workstation. That's the only way you're gonna be able to be real creative. What is your top? You know what I'm saying? The top level, your creativity. You got to be able to go walk around. Right now, I'm in my panic room. This is where I feel safe at.
Now, I noticed that when I talk to a lot of young artists.
I mean, right now, I'm getting fussed at for saying a word wrong just now. This woman is in my ear. My PR shoot right now. It's no amount. It's no amount. You supposed it's. You should not. I have you feel me? I'm not gonna say I will get checked about anything I say wrong on this interview. If you don't have nobody in your corner, shout out to Crystal Shorter Hill. That's my sister-in-law. She's another. She handles all my things in the office. My wife handles my road business. They take care of me. CRF Productions. You feel me? So I have a lot of people in my corner. That's why you see Johnny James from Highway Heavy to Mika Hill to Courtney Johnson. A lot of people in my corner.
Right. And that's beautiful. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I want to get off into you gotta be two something, K. You gotta be two something, K.
She gotta be 2+.
She gotta be two something, K. I need you to play She Gotta Be Two something, K. Don't look at me like that. It's cold outside. It's cold outside.
Ain't nothing better than a fireplace and something to something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got to get that to rocking. You hear me? Because ain't nothing finer than a fireplace, something to something, and something nice to drink.
You better know what to say. I mix my tail of pork with Douce.
Oh boy, I mix that Hennessy with Moscato Red.
Oh, you know what's going on? Ain't nothing better than a good cognac with a good wine.
That's it. That's it. And it's going down. You hear me?
And only a little bit of cognac though. You need to pour a lot of wine and a little bit of cognac.
I pour a little bit of wine. I pour a little bit of wine. I got to have it. Boy. I go off in there.
Yeah, but two something produced by awesome Bo Richardson. He Midnight Music / also he's with Tucker Hit Nation, doing big things out there. He's produced a lot of records for Fat Daddy. Tucker James, he produced that new hit record by King Fred. I mean, he's doing a lot of things.
Hey, shout out to my boy King Fred, man. Much love, boss.
Salute
hey,
King Fred.
Let's get it, baby. Gotta be two some.
I'm looking, fam. I don't see that here.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. Trust me, it's in there. Hold on.
The 4 ones he sent.
Right. And it's something.
A different name because the ones
it's
I have don't say 2 something.
It's something. It's right here. It's right up. It's called two something. It's number 2, and then it says something. You see it?
Hold tight.
But I'm gonna tell you.
You gonna make me crank up in here.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll mess around and I'll play it so I can hear. Cause you gotta be.
So you hear, but you can hear it by yourself, huh?
Cause I ain't bullshitting. I feel that junk. You know what I mean? Man, you see what your sister said, man?
What she said?
Huh? I'm about to show it to you right now. I'm gonna show you what your sister said right now.
Whoa!
Who want a Coke bottle when you get a 2 liter?
What? I don't want no Coke bottle. Bring me my 2 liter.
That's it.
If she want me to do something, if she want me to do now, if she ain't too up, if she ain't, then I can't do nothing. Look, I can't do nothing. She's still body high, up high, this wide, we about 225. With some pretty brown eyes, the extra weak between the thighs. She just my right side. Bring me my boomstick. I don't want no toothpick. 142 skinny. I need me some at least 250. I don't want no Coke bottle. Bring me a 2 liter. A SUV, got no 2-seater. She gotta be 2 sub. Hey, if she want me to do something, if she want me to do that, if she ain't 2 sub, if she ain't, then I can't do nothing. Look, I can't. Hey, she gotta be 2 sub. Tell me to do something. You ain't 2 sub. If you ain't 2 sub, then I can't do nothing. I said I can't do nothing. I got a type, and I like them plus size. Cool red beans and rice. Say she fat, I say she fine. I don't know what's wrong with your wife. Then I go on no diet. Damn, if she ain't got a food for, then I can't do nothing. See, you gotta be 2 plus. Just for me to do something. You keep that little old man. Bring me that big old pie. You keep your J-Lo. Give me my chill shot. She gotta be 2 sub. If she want me to do something, if she want me to do now, if she ain't 2 sub, if she ain't, then I can't do nothing. Look, I can't. She gotta be 2 sub. Tell me to do it. Tell me to do something. Tell me to do something. You ain't 2 sub. If you ain't 2 sub, then I can't do nothing. Then I can't do nothing. She gotta be 2 sub. Tell me to do something. Gotta be 2 sub. Not 199. Tell me to do something. She ain't 2 sub. Not 199. 2 sub. And I can't do nothing. I even take a 300. She gotta be 2 sub. Or I take a 100. I'll take a 300. 2 sub. Like sweat. You gotta have 2 sub. She ain't playing. I ain't trying to mess with me. She ain't. Everybody already know. Johnny gotta eat. Gotta be 2 sub.
Gotta be 2 something. My boy DJ T went in the building. Cameron Foster's in the building. We letting you know. You keep
You
the
better hit
Coca-Cola
him with the
bottle.
kick.
Hit him with the
Keep money, you
kick.
better hit him with the kick.
You better hit him with the kick, but you can keep your Coca-Cola bottle and give him a 2 liter. Do you hear me?
I'm talking about I even take him 300 before I take him 100.
Oh, man. Boy,
You better know what to say.
you got to know what to say, boy.
You gotta love your big, beautiful woman, bro. It's big girl season.
Mr. Nasty Man DJ Dre said the FUPA is the wetness factory.
Hello, somebody. That's my brother. Shout out DJ Draco, bro. He always support my music. He always playing midnight music. Any DJ that play our music, bro, my hat go off to you. We thank you right now from MMF to the bone.
Definitely. We're gonna hit him with the kick, DJ T Money in the building.
Hey, T Money is a great guy. I finally had the pleasure of meeting him. He came out. I had an event in December in Houston. He came out and shut it down.
Oh yeah.
The whole weekend, this dude, he couldn't have went to sleep. He couldn't have went to sleep.
Man.
He is the real definition of the life of the party.
Yes, definitely. You know what I mean? He's definitely a party dude, man. Got a chance to kick it with him out in Atlanta. Man, when I tell you he party. That's just not no facade. That's what he is. That's what he do. He's like the party starter, man. You know
I love him. Because I have a lot of energy. So to see somebody match that, I know I ain't crazy now. People say I'm crazy, so I know I ain't crazy. If you don't know nothing else about me, I'm enjoying this shit. Excuse my French. I'm enjoying this shit.
Hey,
if you ever see me out, you're gonna see me enjoying every minute of it. Like I told you, when I put that cape on, I'm a character. And Johnny is full speed. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I can make him fall.
Hey,
I'm talking about them draws.
Hey, hold on. I seen you in a video with Miss Mary, right?
Oh man, the video almost went viral.
Hey, I seen a video with you and Miss Mary.
I was at the CBTs with Miss Mary that same weekend. I'm backstage with Miss Mary. And listen, let me tell you how it happened. We just talking crazy. It was literally a conversation went just like I said, hold on, Miss Mary. And I cut my phone on. I should say we live, and that was it. Everything happened. That woman is the real deal. So shout out Miss Mary. We need more people. That's what I mean by enjoy your life and live. You ain't here but one time. So you better relish the moment. I know one thing. When I see Miss Mary, any and every time she living, I think she said she's 72 years old. And if I'm here at 72 and I'm still enjoying my life the way she is, then I know I did something right.
Definitely. I'm gonna tell you, it was beautiful that y'all was able to have that conversation, but that conversation was funny as all get out. You hear me?
Well, it's real. You was able to match two. They had two energies that like they say, two people gonna bump heads one day.
Right.
And so you have Miss Mary over here with that. Everybody know Miss Mary gonna be her. Then you got Johnny James. Like you said, you ain't even gonna say my middle name. And I ain't gonna change. And everybody know Miss Mary ain't about to sugarcoat shit. And we both did. And goddamn it, I'm sorry, she won. I backed out. That woman said, put it in my hand. And if you listen closely, she tell me I'm waiting. I ain't never put it in there. I said, whoa. She said, I'm waiting.
She told me she was looking at it. She told me she was looking at it. It was 1.5 pounds. Now, that's what she said on the video.
I'm waiting. I froze up. I thought I was ready. I wasn't ready, bro. Wednesday, I'll be 43. That woman's 72. Like I said, I might be out of my league. I might be out of my league. Finally. So shout out Miss Mary Walker. There'll never be another. Just like there'll never be another James. There'll never be another Miss Mary.
Man, that was a beautiful. I thought that was so beautiful to see two different eras of individuals having a great time with one another, especially doing it the way y'all was doing it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All love.
And that's something that we honestly need more of when it comes down to this genre of music and us as a people in general. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because,
just like at the same token, the same place I talked to Miss Mary, a lot of people saw a thing happen with me and King George, producer. The same place we was able to sit there, me and King, we had a nice talk, in the same area. I mean, I didn't video that because it wouldn't call for. We was able to talk about a couple of things, and I was able to get some clarity on me and his, some transparency on how he felt. So we was grown men, and I'm glad I was able to have that talk with him. Now we was able to hash out some things that everybody think that's a problem is no longer a problem. So shout out to King 803 out there on the East Coast.
Man, definitely, man. Shout out to King 803. But that shows maturity, and that's grown man shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what that is, whereas individuals can sit down and instead of going into something else where it could have been something else.
Right. A lot of people, they see the negative, but they don't. I mean, a lot of people don't speak on the positive.
The positive
part. I was walking by, he saw me, and he approached me, and I said, most definitely, we had a talk, and I'm glad we did. So I was able to meet Frank Johnson back there, another artist on the way. Great guys, bro. So people don't know people until you meet them, bro. A lot of us see each other on this blue app, and you never get the formula to meet the person. Don't judge somebody until you meet them.
Definitely. And that's something that we have to understand, that when it comes down to this music business, for one, we're family, because the community is small. We're going to bump into each other.
Southern Soul, we're going to see each other.
We're going to bump into each other. So whether you on the podcast side, you on the producer side, you on the artist side, whatever side you on, we all going to bump into each other. So to allow, you know what I mean, this little blue app or whatever the case may be to separate you, we all need to network with each other. We all need to build with each other, because at the end of the day, when it comes to this music, it's all we got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all we got, you know, and that's something that I salute you and King 803 for being two grown men able to put things on the table and address them, and it come out to be something positive. You know what I mean? That's some real man stuff, and I appreciate that.
I'm man enough to say it's taken care of.
Definitely. Now, when it comes down to the producers that you use in Midnight Music, who are some of the ones that you have in-house that you use the most?
I mean, the number one producer we use is going to be, it was Bo Richardson.
Okay.
Like I said, he's done a lot of work with Tucker lately. So lately, a lot of our artists have been working with more of the flow beats. D4, I know Tamara has one with Union. So we venture out with it's certain artists you have to work with. I mean, certain producers you have to work with right now. And that's going to be D4, Flow Beats, and Bo Richardson.
Right.
Tony T. I'm looking into working on something with Tony T right now. I don't even know if you know it, but I just spoke with Red Boy yesterday.
With Tony T?
Well, I made sure I got a good contact on him. I had a contact, but you know, like I say, on Messenger you can't get through with people. So I need to talk to Tony. I hope somebody let Tony know I'm about to reach out to him and work with him. You feel me? I mainly work a lot with Highway Heavy. I'm talking about, like, the clock is ticking right now. I just shot a video. Saturday? What today is? Monday, the day before yesterday. We were in Baton Rouge. It's about to drop right now. Solid Gold, everything. The album is out, one of those, Highway Heavy and Johnny James. So a video is dropping right now. One thing I'm going to do is keep working. I'm going to get those visuals because you have to see me. I'm not I don't have a big hit out there. My biggest hit is Sweet Dick Johnny. So therefore, if you go after Sweet Dick Johnny, then there's something to prove. I'm still nasty, and I ain't gonna change. So somebody got to be the bad guy. You got to point the finger and say, "That's the bad guy," and I take ownership.
Now I tell you, and I ain't sugarcoat. I said it from the beginning. I can't say that other part, but I can call him sweet.
Hey,
I'm a grown man.
Hey, look, you ain't the first man to say that. I'm gonna say that much. You ain't the first. Hey, I ain't about to call you that, bro. And I'm like, hey, I understand. But I got some guys that meet me, sweet dick. I mean, that's how they approach me. Say what? I'm getting checked right now. So
that right there is much love, because that shows the team and cohesiveness that you have with your significant other. Whereas
Right.
if you're going too far to the left, she's gonna pull you to the right. If you're
I
going
trust
too
her.
far to the right, she's gonna pull you to the left. So we understand all that, man.
I
You
trust
know,
her.
definitely. You have to. Have to. Now, Solid Gold is out on every platform.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now.
Now, right now. Right now. Now, what is your latest album or EP that you have out?
That would be Still Running Loose with Highway Heavy. It was released a week before Christmas last month. So it's 11 tracks. I might have about 4 solo songs on there.
Uh-huh.
And it's me and him going at it. I mean, when we get together, it's like Down Man Louise.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you right now, you know we got to get that to have on our radio station, man, because you know we got our own radio station as well. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to get that. You know what I'm saying?
You in Virginia, right?
Yeah, I'm up here in the DMV. Yeah.
Never been there.
No.
Never.
Really, I'm right outside of Baltimore right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I've been way up there, but I've been not to Baltimore, but I've been to New York. I've been to Jersey. I've never been to Baltimore.
That's where me and my brother born and raised from, New York. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what's up. Y'all into the Southern Soul, because we definitely trying to go nation.
Yeah, man. You know, and that's one thing that we have a conversation about all the time, about taking Southern Soul up north. See, people think that because you go to Rochester and Buffalo, you know what I'm saying, that's New York. New Yorkers don't consider that New York.
Really?
Nah, we don't consider that. We consider that Canada.
Upstate
you know
Canada.
We consider that Canada.
Wow.
As far as when you talk about New York, you got to break it down. We're talking about the 5 boroughs plus 1.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Plus 1. Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
So that's
Well,
that's
me and
just
my wife
that's
is
just
definitely.
that's
Yeah,
definitely
we're looking on coming up there.
Yeah, not knocking. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not knocking the upstate joints. You know what I mean? But it's just what's being understood when people talk about the New York area. That what we're talking about in the city parts is that Southern soul music doesn't really get the airplay on upstream where like it does on up north, Canada way, so forth and so on. So what we're trying to do, what we're doing, is bringing that, because no one has actually gone into the boroughs on the radio station except my brother when we went up there when he was going, and he has done that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we're not throwing shade on nobody out there in the whole area outside of what we're talking about, the 5 boroughs plus 1. So it's definitely what we're doing, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna do it. And it might have to be you.
I got to hook up with a radio station there, and when I send stuff to
shout out to
radio, you know what I'm saying, they play it. I was on the radio there, you know what I'm saying, and I brought up Marcellus and Ice Doll. They was playing it. They've been playing it. I Am Drea from out of Louisiana. They starting to play Drea. They starting to play Drea there. You know what I mean? So we're trying to definitely do our part with get the music there, and knowing that the 5 boroughs, Manhattan, and all that, that's a different market.
Man,
with Jersey, New York City, that's a different market for artists.
It's huge.
You know what I mean? So it opens the doors, and once we can get them doors open, it's a done deal for everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're right.
And just like Dion just said, we need a Southern Soul station right here in New York. You know what I mean?
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah, man. And my thing is the music that you got coming out of Midnight Music with the artists that you got coming out of Midnight Music. And the funny thing about it is the relationship we had with Miss Hollywood. Right. We didn't even know she was with Midnight Music.
Oh, to the bone. Ben.
And it's funny because we knew about the pregnancy, we knew about when the baby was born, we knew all these things.
Well, her son, me and my wife are the godparents.
Okay.
We're the godparents.
Shout out to Samara, Miss Hollywood. Shout out.
Oh, Tamara is very genuine, a very, very wholesome girl. I mean, to see the things that she's been through and overcame, and the stuff she got coming, I'm very proud of them.
Definitely. Now, what is the future like for Sweet Johnny J when it comes down to this music? What is the future? What do the future hold for you?
Bruh, I mean, if I always make goals, long term and short term goals, so that way I always achieve them. So I'm gonna just say more of the same. So this year, what I'm looking to accomplish, definitely get out another project and try to improve my craft on what I want to work on. It's a lot of things that I can improve on and work on as far as my stage presence and as far as critiquing, you know what I'm saying, tuning up some of my music. So it's just about getting better. So look for me to improve. I'm looking for improvement. It's a lot of room for improvement with me. And I'm just trying to work on those things that can make me a better artist and a person as a whole.
Now, what do you choose or you're more comfortable with? Is it the business part of the music, or is it actually being an artist?
If I ain't had to do no business, I wouldn't. I'm more fascinated with the artist side, bro. I'm a businessman first because I have to be. Because I feel like everybody should know the business. You need to know the business. But you need to focus on your craft. You will never reach your full potential if you ain't able to just focus on strictly what you can do to be creative. You have to do research. You have to look into what's going on, what's trending, to actually stay up on things. There's too much going on for you to take care of both sides. You need somebody handling that for you. I'm more fascinated with the artist side. That's why I just love what I do. I make sure I'm enjoying it first.
Now, as it says that you're a natural born second generation artist.
I mean, my daddy had it first. And he never really got into it professionally. He just would sing around the house, make up songs, and so I always heard it. So I wanted to be a gangster, you know what I'm saying? I was just like every other kid growing up in the hood. You feel me? So headed down the wrong path. You feel me? He would always try to tell me better. And I was lucky to even have my daddy in my life. So till I was 26, 27, I didn't really realize how fortunate I was to have a father figure in my household, the little bit he was. So then we were able to catch up and him show me things. And then by the time I'm 30, he died.
Wow.
So now I'm suffering from all the mistakes I've made throughout my teenage years and my 20s. And now I want to be a man. Now I want to learn, but it's almost too late. So by the time I'm 35, get this out of my life. But I gotta make music. That's my therapy. That's what I need. I have to do something creative because I'm too talented to let it go to waste. But it's too late to be a rapper. And Southern Soul is not easy as people think. So
now, is there any part that you do artist development in Midnight Music when you bring new artists?
Most definitely. That's in a nutshell. That's really what it is, including me too. It also develops me. They check, like I said, we check each other. I get a song I'm working on before anybody hear it. I'm gonna shoot it in our group. They might tell me that ain't it. I still have ties with Highway Heavy. So therefore, before I release any music under Midnight Music, I have to pass it by him. He might hit me back and say, that ain't it. If a person is with everything you say and it's good and yeah, it's a hit, they ain't really in your corner. You need somebody to be honest with you. And that's what we do in America. That ain't it.
Now, that's the part that I wanted to talk ask you about also is the support system inside of Midnight Music and the support system that you have as an artist and as an executive, you know, because you wear many hats when it comes down to Midnight Music. And how you're able to receive the support system, and how you're able to divide and understand what role you're playing at this moment. One moment you're an artist, another moment you're an executive. So how do you separate the two, and able to get the support and be humble enough to accept the corrective criticism?
It's hard. I ain't about to act like it's a walk in the park. I mean, sometimes they may get a call from me 3-4 times a week, and I'm on their neck. Why you ain't doing this? Well, this would need to be done. Red Boy, I tell you, I will light him up. You feel me? Constantly. Then they may not hear from me for 2 months. But guess what? They know I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I go into my little shell, everybody goes into their little shell. And I may have whatever going on, but that may be, I may need a minute. You feel me? So whatever we do on our private side and our private life, you feel me? We share that with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So we understand that people go through things and therefore the support system is there. It's bigger than music. It's bigger than me wondering if a song is a hit or me wondering if I'm did good on stage tonight or not. Because I know one thing, they gonna tell me. And you need people like that, bro. Everything you do ain't good, bro. I don't care who you is. I don't know any artist. I don't care if you're a major artist as far as Jay-Z or Lil Wayne, all the way down to a Southern Soul singer. Everything you do ain't hot. You didn't kill every show. And the only way you can get better if you have people around you that's keeping it real. My wife is my best critic. If I don't get her telling me you killed it, I know I didn't. If I ain't kill it, she ain't gonna say nothing.
Because I was going to ask you how important it is to keep the right people in your circle. People have a lot of different individuals in their face, but how important it is to have the right people in their circle?
And you see a lot of people getting people out of their circle too. You see a lot of people changing people around them. You see a lot of everybody that I was rocking with before this music ain't with me now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in Midnight Music, I didn't meet them till after 2019. I started singing blues in 2015. A lot of people that were with Midnight Music in 2019 are no longer with Midnight Music in 2024. And nothing against them, or it just wasn't right.
Right.
So me being an executive or me being the person that wear all these different hats, I get all this credit. I also get the blame.
Right.
Anything go wrong, it's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I have to watch how I act, watch how I move, watch what I say.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you about that big accountability piece when it comes down to when things go wrong or when things, you know what I'm saying, should have went this way and it didn't. The accountability that's at your door, that as a executive that you take on, that's different from when you are an artist, because you have nobody else to blame.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I mean, I asked for this life.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nothing coming easy. I've learned that the hard way. I'm gonna be honest about something else. I've always been a firm believer in God, but lately since I've been married, it's been I ain't gonna lie, the last year, maybe year and a half, it's like I have a new refined relationship with God. Mm-hmm. And that has given me so much freedom. I ain't even spoke about that. That's all I need right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of things I had questioned or I wondered or I worried. No more, bro. It's the best feeling in the world. I'm being free right now, knowing that God got me. I always knew He had me. My mom and my daddy, my sisters, they've always raised me to learn, you feel me, and be a believer. I've always had that in the back of my mind. Now it's in front of my mind, man. I'm free. Yes, I still have the same issues. Yes, I still have problems every day, but I handle it differently. It's nothing now. Now, I'm the man.
Indeed. You know, Johnny, we coming to the end, man, and this was phenomenal because we got to get an insight of who Sweet Johnny James is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro. I'm glad y'all called me, brother. this was an awesome experience.
Man, I appreciate you coming on, man. And I want to give you an opportunity to do your shout outs. Also tell people how they can book all different artists that are part of Midnight Music, when they'll be able to see you, and where they can get your music from.
Well, first off, praise God. I thank him for everything that he, because nothing is possible without him. I wouldn't be able to do none of this. So secondly, shout out to the DJs, bro. Let me give them DJs a shout out. Y'all don't get enough credit for what y'all do. This music is nothing without the DJs playing our music. I really, really appreciate all y'all do. Any of y'all that play my music or anything from Midnight Music, shout out to you. If you're looking to book me, please call Krista Shorter or Courtney Shorter Johnson, 254-253-0353 or 413-1183. Please call one of those numbers if you want to book me. I'm telling you now, it's not cheap. It's going to be a steep price if you want to see Sweet Johnny walk on ice. If you're looking to book any of Midnight Music artists, please call 254-413-1183. My music on every digital platform. Type in Johnny James, and you will find out what's going to happen. Before I go, a second of silence. Before I go, my birthday is Wednesday. I'm dropping that Pound Town, and I'm dropping both of them. Get ready. If you want to give me a birthday gift, if you want to support Johnny on whatever platform you listen to your music, whether it be Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, subscribe. Midnight Tuesday night, which is tomorrow night, please go download both of my songs.
Man, we're gonna have to send all our followers and likers and subscribers over there on Spotify and YouTube to go on and get that right there, man. Also, please, I want to take time out and shout Courtney out because, like I said, man, it was a pleasure doing business with her. It was a pleasure talking, and I appreciate her bringing you on. It was nothing but a beautiful episode. And also, too, big bro, you know what time it is, man. Let's get it.
Thank both of y'all.
No doubt. You know, it's one thing when we try to make sure we say things right. So I can't get into the sweet part. I can say the sweet. Sweet DJJ. Nah, it's so good. Listen, fam, it's been fantastic. And like I always say, man, you don't have a home away from home. You got a home right here on the Real2reel 360, man. We appreciate you coming out, taking the time out to grant us this interview. And if there's anything that we can do for you or the whole crew in the future, please don't hesitate to call on the guards, man. We'll answer as soon as we can and take care of that right away. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we just knocked out this beautiful doubleheader for the night. I want to thank each and everybody for tuning in to the Real2reel 360 and keep shining, keep pushing. This 2024. It's time to make moves, time to make matters happen. It's no more dreaming about it. It's about being about it. So if you think it, it will be. You want to make it, you got to make it. And this is what we're doing. All right. So we will catch y'all later on. See y'all when we see you. We ain't got nothing else right now, do we, Jay? Or we gonna say something later on?
Man, we'll see you tomorrow with Tabia tomorrow. Locked and loaded, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check out your boys at Real2reel 360. And also, too,
everybody,
y'all at the Soul Music Awards.
Oh, yeah.
And happy Born Day, man.
Keep voting. And it's a pleasure because you said your birthday is this coming Wednesday?
Yes, sir. 17th.
So he's still a Capricorn, baby.
Yes, sir. Capricorn Nation, baby. All day. All day. All day.
Like I tell them, baby, ain't no, we are the Alpha and Omegas of the Zodiac, baby. They better learn.
Capricorn, baby. I ain't no Aquarius.
To everybody, also to all my TikTok followers, I will be back on TikTok by Wednesday night or Thursday because I'm still out of town handling some business. But I will be back on the ones and twos. And also you can hear, I forgot before I go, you can hear all this great music, which you heard today will be put on Real2reel 360 radio, live streaming on Live 365. Also, a free audio version of this interview will be played on 82.3 FM PUSO, that is, up in Ohio. All right, live streaming on 365 as well. So if you miss it, you can always check it out next week on audio. God, what Dre talk about? Who told you that?
Man, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Oh, I guess he trying to talk. See, here we go. Let me explain this. Why he wants to know senses who told me that about us being the alpha and omega of all zodiacs. We got this. I'm gonna set the record straight. You want to know why Capricorn is the alphas and omegas? Because you can't end the year and you can't start the year without a Capricorn. We are the beginning and ending of all zodiacs. So yes, we are the alpha and omegas. I don't take your hold when it comes around for your season, it's your season. But when you come into the Capricorn era, understand your father and mother of all zodiacs. All right, this is DJ KY's. I'm out. We are out of here.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing and tell a friend and keep sharing because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ KY's, my brother, check us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness to you. The peace of man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's